I loves me some 1 degree of Chunky B.
Now, I just have to make a comment about Chunky B. Have you ever seen him looking so good?
The panel then includes actress Lady Kazan, comedian Chunky B, and Playboy TV host Julie Strain. Chunky?
What was the question?
You're not going to believe this awesome guest we have coming up. Her name is Gail Boggs, and I'm telling you, she is awesome. She drops a lot of names. And when she drops names, we have a drinking game with Venice Duck. It's called Drop a Name Drinking Game. Every time Gail Boggs mentions a famous person, you got to drink a shot of the duck. Guess what? You're going to get buzzed and you're going to get your quack on. It's Gail Boggs. Ladies and gentlemen, we're hitting the ground running, and what a great night, day, whatever time you're dialing in. You did the right thing and you dialed in. This is 1 degree of Chunky B. I'm Chunky B. If you don't know that by now, I'll give you a knuckle sandwich right here in the Garage of Love. Please contact your friends and say, check out 1 degree of Chunky B in the Garage of Love, because this right now is about to happen real nice. I know what you're saying. Check it out. We're going to bust out with the sponsor of love, Venice Duck. You know John Henry Binder and Kristen Warren. We're celebrating 1 year anniversary of the sponsorship of this unbelievably quality.
And I feel like it's because of us that they've become so successful. I mean, mostly.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. And we're going to bust that down in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love theater, if you love television, if you love movies, you're going to dig this woman that's about to be on the show. But I'm not going to introduce her until I say hello to Gary Adler, the executive producer of the 1 degree of Chunky B from Four Eyed Films.
Thank you.
Now you're dialed in.
Self-professed.
Check it out.
Executive producer.
Check this out. Tell us a real quick 30-second update on the game show network where you're starting to rock the world over there.
We got a big shoot tomorrow with the Beast from The Chase, which is awesome.
Yeah.
We did a big shoot with Jerry Springer 2 weeks ago, which was really cool. Guy's worth like $100 million and couldn't have been cooler. Yep. And no, everything's going good over there, man. I'm really excited. Thank you, Chunky. And by the way, Saturday night was awesome. And thank you for letting me on stage, and I fucking killed.
Yes, you did. I think your best performance. We're talking about the stand-up act. We do once a month over at the Scarlet Lady in Culver City. What a great show. We'll give you more details.
One coming up in December, folks. We'll give you details.
December 20th.
Yeah, check out Penny Lane. She'll be posting about that.
Penny Lane, our new
Yeah.
What do we got? Our digital ninja. She's not on camera or mic, but she will be very soon. Check this out. Before we go any further, this man is the glue that puts the puzzle together. I don't know if that makes sense.
He really is. He really is. He might be the puzzle.
We try to do stuff without him, and it's not the same.
It really is. It's terrible.
Everybody, give your undivided attention to the Wizard of the Knobs,
Bust it
Travis
out. Bust it
Spencer.
Gentlemen, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Okay, let's get to the chase.
Travis, are you okay?
I'm good.
All right, you feel
Just a little under. It's been a long week.
Okay.
Long week.
Okay.
But I'm so psyched to have him back because I don't like doing the buttons.
Yeah, check this out.
These are a little less sticky this time. Good job.
I know he's not 100% because before the show started, I said, "Hey, you want to sip on some whiskey?" He's like, "I think I'm okay." I've never heard him say no.
He did chow an entire bag of mushrooms, though.
Well, got to get ready for the show, guys. Come on.
All right, here we go.
I'm glad you're getting healthier, and I'm glad you're here. Check this out. Pizzazz. This woman's got what I call spunkinity. I have known who she is, but I finally sat down at a table and enjoyed her company, and bam, she's right here right now. Give your undivided attention to Gail Charlene Boggs.
Whoa!
That's me.
Chunky B.
Oh, baby. You know when you sit down and you meet somebody and you just hit the ground running? You were such a pleasure. You are just so
A
inviting.
delight.
Yeah,
She's a delight.
A delight, okay?
Yeah.
I call it a pleasure
Yeah.
because we sat with her.
Sounds like
It's a
porno.
delightful pleasure.
And check this out. I don't know.
Delightful pleasure.
How about this? 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
Booked.
With the very lovely Gail. No. Me nibbling on her french fries.
Oh,
Hey.
that's code, by the way.
It's not french fries. It was like her breast. No.
Wizard of the Knots.
Big old nose. Now the 2 babies, that's what happens to your babies.
All right, so if you guys, if you don't know who Gail Boggs is, why don't you just go join your friends in Al Qaeda?
No.
You
We were
un-American.
gonna switch that up to ISIS. We're gonna update
ISIS.
that.
All right, yeah. Okay,
ISIS.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
So,
on the agenda
Al
last
Qaeda's
week.
not cool enough anymore.
No.
That's so old school.
It's the
old.
temple of Isis.
Penny Lane.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
temple of Isis. Isn't that where the Egyptians, they used to have like wild sex orgies with the temple of Isis? Did you know that?
I didn't, but
I
I'd
didn't know
like
what you're
to
talking
know.
about,
I mean,
but for some reason I'm
Bast-
horny.
I'm open to be educated.
Bast is the cat god of fertility, but Isis was the goddess of orgy. Where did
Cut the
that
cameras.
come from?
It's go time. It's go time. Cut the cameras.
fucking-
Group- I-
Leave the cameras on.
I feel group hug.
Mandatory.
Group porno.
Check this out. Theater, Broadway, movies, television. I don't even know how to go in this interview. By the way, we didn't even do a pre-interview, but we jump around.
We jump around.
But I love Broadway. Bust out some things that you did and tell us some experiences.
Well, first I started off, going to acting school. I went to college for 1 year.
You did.
Yeah, Seton Hall University, and that's
In New
where-
Jersey, one
in
of the great institutions.
Jersey.
My sister went there and my dad went there.
Fuck
Both graduated.
everybody, you fucking bastard. We go to fucking
Is that North?
Seton Hall.
Is that North Orange?
It's West Orange.
West Orange.
Good
Okay,
basketball
so
team.
anyway, so I was there I'll tell my age. In 1960.
61.
63.
You're 63?
I'm 60.
You must moisturize. You look great.
You are not 63.
I swear to God, my vagina will tell you I'm 63.
Well, I look forward to that conversation.
Her vagina talks?
The
We've never
talking
had a talking
vaginas.
vagina.
You know what?
Seriously, get a close up.
Doesn't that sound like a great group? The Talking Vaginas.
I like it.
But anyway, so I went to Seton Hall University, and one of the guys I went to school with, his name was Eddie Sanchez.
Gotcha.
And his brother was doing rehearsals with the band he was in. And he said, we got to get him at our cafeteria. So we had him come to the cafeteria, and it was David Sanchez, who plays with Sting now, and everything like that.
Right.
And it was Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. So they played their first gigs was in our cafeteria.
Shut up.
Fucking A. Trust me, we were so excited. They were so
in the
much
cafeteria
fun.
at Seton Hall?
At Seton Hall
So
University.
you're talking 72?
No, 69, 70. 69, because I was there for a year, from 69. Because in that era, Harvard, Princeton, Seton Hall, and I think Yale accepted girls. Because Seton Hall's like a Catholic boys' school.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, but we were Catholic girls. But anyway, all those schools. So we were the girls of 69. What a year to have girls come to your school. But anyway, so that was one of the high points. I'm like going, these guys are great. They're going to be big someday.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Yeah,
So
right on.
later on, I went to acting school. I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, and that's where I met a
Nice.
few friends. Peter Weller. Have you ever heard of Peter Weller?
Sure.
Of course.
I went to school.
That's RoboCop.
Peter, he was RoboCop. He wasn't RoboCop then, but Peter Weller, myself, and Melanie Mayron, we were the breakout, and Laura Branigan. Gloria.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The four of us. Wait a second. There was one more. David Harris. He was in that group, Bay Area, or whatever. Come out, Warriors come out to play.
Oh, yeah. Click,
Yeah.
click, click.
Okay.
Warriors.
All right. So the four of us were the breakout people. I got a job at the Public Theater, and so did Peter Weller. He got Sticks and Bones, and I got a play called Iphigenia, The Marriage of Iphigenia, Joseph Papp. And then Melanie went on to do Car Wash. She was the girl
yeah.
who worked in the office car wash with the red hair. She ended up on 30-something or whatever like that. So we were all like, hey, we're fucking A. Anyway, so years went on. I did a couple of other plays. Mother Earth, that was a play about the environment, whatever the fuck was going
let's
on.
move on. Nobody likes that.
Well, I tell you
Then
what.
I did Jesus Christ Superstar.
No way.
At the Coconut Grove Playhouse?
No,
The fuck out.
at the Mark Tapa on Broadway. I was on
Nice.
fucking Broadway. I'm like going, Jesus Christ, and Von Elliman,
This is our second Broadway actor
Yep.
we've had on.
Yep. But no.
Very excited.
But she's talking about Broadway. I just want to throw something at
Broadway.
you. I just want to throw something at you.
Throw it at me.
How did you put Shakespeare into a pop? Did you a pop rock thing? Did I get some bad information? Did you ever do Shakespeare?
The public theater, yes, I did. Two Gentlemen of Verona.
Right. Was that singing?
Yeah, it was singing plus Shakespeare.
A combination of
Gallop apace, you fiery fucking footed steed, towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoneer's feet would whip you to the west and bring me my Romeo toward night.
when in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast state and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries. Don't tell me about Shakespeare, baby cakes.
My Romeo, thou day as thou night.
Prepare to be mounted. All right, moving on.
Bring it to me, Romeo, bro.
I don't think he wrote that. I don't think he wrote
I just came up with it.
Shakespeare didn't say that, but I love that shit.
So
Anyway.
when did you meet Halle Berry? That's really what we want to talk about.
Well, all right. So in '86, I came out to LA because I used to do stand-up comedy performance artist at Green Street. I was one of the longest running. Chris Rock got his start there. I did a few other people. Anyway, Warren Beatty came to see me one night, and he says, why don't
Did you guys make love?
No, but he gave us his limo all night. He wanted to. Boy, he was rubbing Drew and I my inner thigh. Those were the days,
put my
my
hand-
friend. I got a Warren feel up.
No,
Yeah.
put my hand exactly where he touched.
I'll put-
Again, I love my wife.
But anyway, so we used to hang out with all those people. Mickey Rourke, Matt Dillon, because my friend Drew used to go out with Matt. And we worked at a club called Area. It was in Tribeca, but when we worked there, it was called Tri-Rebecca. That's how old it was.
Gotcha.
Was that pre or post The Outsiders?
He had finished Rumblefish. And they were all hanging out because he was shooting some movie in New York, I don't know. So he was like working at some country club. The Flamingo Kid. Suck my dick. Flamingo
Check
Kid.
it out. That was at our beach club at Atlantic Beach, Sun and Surf.
There you go.
And that's where we met Matt Dillon.
Yeah.
He
Matt
did that whole
Dillon.
thing.
And you know who I met too? The Great One's wife, Janet Jones or whatever.
Gretzky's wife?
Yeah, Gretzky's the
Oh,
great
wow.
one. Because she was in the Flamingo Kid. Her figure, we used to, when she'd walk by, we'd go, fucking bitch. Because she was so hot. And we're like going, fuck, I've got to work now to look like her. We're like going, but anyway, we worked in this
I like that spunkinate. I said spunkinate.
So anyway, we worked at a club called Area, and everybody would come there. De Niro, all these people. As a matter of fact, I sang at his birthday party while he was filming King of Comedy.
You're kidding.
Wow.
No, I kid you not. He was like, they called him Bobby De Negro, and guess what
That's
I
right.
am? In the old days, I was called a Negro, but now I'm a colored woman.
Did
No,
he rub your
I'm
thighs?
Anyway, so But
We'd singing
anyway,
it.
so I got to sing "Many Rivers to Cross," and
Jimmy Cliff,
and Al Pacino, and Martin Scorsese, and De Niro, and the wives, and this one, and Sandra Bernhardt.
Nice.
These were. She kept saying, "Oh, Bobby's gonna love you," and I kept thinking, "Who was she talking about?"
Who's Bobby?
So then they brought me to this place, and Jerry Lewis was there. That was my hero. Jerry Lewis, king of comedy. Jerry Lewis. So, but anyway, that was then. This is now. Anyway, so Warren Beatty says, "Why didn't you go to L.A.? You need to be on film." All I could think of is those girls like Olivia Newton-John with the floss up the ass, with the leotard. I said, I look like some yeast infection pant-wearing bitch. I said, that's not my style. So then my friend David, not to be confused with the David Frost, but another David Frost, one of my best friends for years, Uncle David. He says, "Gail, come to LA with me." I said, "Okay, I'll give it 2 weeks." And I've been here since '86.
the same year I chose
Same year
to.
I got here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got so 86 was a great year.
86 was it, man.
So Johnny
I
Hartman.
mean, I'd only been born for 3 years. I was born in 82.
Nice try. Nice try. Moving on.
Okay. Anyway,
Nice
you
try.
like these? So anyway, Johnny Hartman, who's Lisa Hartman's mother, she used to go with Gene Simmons of the Kids.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, please, I got kiss stories. But anyway, so
This may be a reoccurring.
yeah.
every week. Oh, I knew him. Oh, no, I did. I fuck him. No, but those are you people are.
Who's the most popular guy you fucked? I mean, celebrity-wise.
Besides De Niro.
I was in Paris, and we did Ain't Misbehaving in Paris.
Bust it out.
What does it rhyme with?
I'm in an Arfunkel.
No.
You did both of them?
Did you do a three-way?
No, my friend and I, we ended up like drinking.
Which one did you fuck?
Did you go
Those
Garfunkel?
were
The days, my friend.
Hold on.
I did not.
Did you
Yes.
go Garfunkel?
No,
You did not.
I didn't go Garfunkel.
You went Simon?
I didn't say anything.
Paul Simon.
I didn't
Yeah.
say.
We are with royalty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
You can just call me. What's the song?
This vagina conversation is going to be
Am I supposed to
good.
be telling people who I had sex with? I guess freedom. Divorce is freedom because you can tell.
That's
Yes.
right.
Oh
Let
my
it go,
God.
baby.
Okay,
let it go.
let it go. Let it go.
This is the garage of love,
Okay.
and nothing is. It's all about flowetry.
Okay, well, let me
Flow.
flow. I'll let it
Let it
flow.
flow.
Let it flow. Let it flow. Anyway, so I went on the USO tour, and it's because they said, "What do you do?" I said, "Well, I sing. I do comedy. I want to be an actor. I don't know what the fuck I do."
Was Paul Simon a good fuck?
You know what? That's an excellent question.
Seriously, something the public
For a
deserves.
Jewish boy, he's fabulous, baby. He eats pussy.
All Jewish boys eat pussy.
Hey! That's
all we do.
As long as they get it wholesale. Okay. All right.
Now, wait a minute.
Okay. Wait. Did I just slide that in?
I take
doing
offense.
this Penny Lane?
Yeah. Penny Lane, everybody. By the way, we're going to get another camera for Penny. We have to.
Yeah.
She's so cute. She looks
Right?
like a surfer girl with blonde hair.
She is.
Yeah.
She's a surfer dude.
You are a surfer girl. Stacy Peralta.
Do you surf?
I know Stacy Peralta.
You do?
Very, very
Can we get him
well.
in the garage? Well, we had Skip Ingram in the garage of love.
Do you know who that was?
Honey, I said I'm a black woman. I know the big.
Skip Ingram. Heath
I
Ledger.
know.
Heath Ledger played him in the Lords of Dogtown.
Oh.
All right. We're getting off track.
Okay, I love the Lords of Dogtown.
By
You
the
know
way, let's edit that part out.
that. Anyway.
Can I jump in? Can I jump in? Because
I was going to tell you about Halle Berry really quick.
you promise?
I
'Cause I
swear
think we asked you that question about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, let's tease that sucker. Keep going.
I swear, this is the teaser.
Okay.
So I did the USO tour with Miss USA USO Tour, 1986. And Miss USA was Christy Fitchner. She was Miss Texas. She won. But the first runner-up was this black chick from Ohio.
Yeah. She was actually from Columbus. I can't. What's her name?
I'll get to that.
Okay. My bad.
Then there was this other black chick, and her name was Lisa Summer-Hour Perry. She was Miss New Jersey, so I couldn't be Miss New Jersey. I was just Miss Comic. Because, there were the three black chicks, Miss Comic, Miss New Jersey, and Miss Ohio. Anyway, so we would have so much fun, but all the other chicks, they were there. They were like, I'm a beauty queen. My tits are perfect. Anyway, so finally, I made friends with her so much. She followed me around. She was like, Gail, you're Gail. And I'd make her laugh until boogers were coming out her nose. I said, you got to come to L.A. Look at you, Black Marilyn Monroe. Look at these guys. They were walking into the walls when they saw her.
Stopping traffic.
She was
literally.
Yeah, literally stopping traffic.
Imagine what she looked like back then.
She said, I got to go home first. I'm getting married. I said, well, girl, he better be rich or have the dick of life. Well, she said, well, he got to get a divorce first. I said, bitch, you better come to L.A. with me.
Yeah.
Black Marilyn Monroe, get your ass to L.A. And that was Halle Berry.
Shush.
Damn.
Yeah, so that she finally came. She babysat for my oldest daughter once or twice.
Wow.
So I
Are you? Can you text her every now and then?
I haven't been in touch with her in so long. Robert Downey Jr., we used to be roommates.
She's a regular listener of the show, so if you want to look
Halle
in that
Berry.
camera and say
Halle,
something.
Halle Berry, Halle, you know I love you.
Yeah.
Halle, remember those guys? Italy, Sicily.
Simon and Garfunkel.
No, she didn't do the Simon and Garfunkel. That was somebody else.
I can see you're going for Garfunkel.
Okay. Anyway, but so while I lived in New York, one of my best friends who now lives in Florida, she lives in Palm Beach, Florida. Anyway, she used to go out with Belzer, Richard Belzer.
Oh, yeah. Who did?
So
I think I dated him.
We were Belzer's babes. That's what we were called.
Really?
Yeah, we used to hang out with him. And Robin Williams used to stay at Richard's place over on Riverside Drive. So I'd see him all the time. And my friend Oblia, she always wanted her hair perfect. So when she'd come out from the bathroom and have her hair all perfect, he'd go over hide behind the door, and he'd go,
No.
Shh. And she'd come out. She goes, what is it? And he'd jump out and go, messy sissy's basic, messy sissy's basic. And she'd have to run back in the bathroom and start combing her hair all again. He was so funny. He was so much fun.
You need to write a book.
Let's talk about
so
that.
many people
Okay,
tell me
But
that.
you are writing a graphic novel, is that correct?
I love you, Adler. When am I going to get
Let's
a
talk-
divorce?
let's
just
talk
because
about
you
that.
did that.
Let's tease that.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen in the Garage of Love, you know you've got the glory that is Gal. Gal.
You can call me
Gail.
Gal. My
Yeah.
mother used to call me Gal.
Gail Boggs goes by the middle name of Charlene, which is one of my favorite names of all time. Check this out before you say anything.
Well, Chunky, just before you do this, okay?
Talk to me.
I want you to tell the folks at home that we have a new segment coming up in the intermission. Let them know.
Okay, it's all about the digital ninja that goes by the name of Penny Lane, and she's just jumping on board. She's going to enhance the beauty that is the Garage of Love, and we're very proud and psyched and stimulated. That's going to be like, we're going to grow, and it's going. But before we go to this break, Gail doesn't know I'm going to ask her questions about Todd Rundgren.
Oh, yeah.
Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
Carly Simon, and even Madonna. We've got a whole bunch of shit to talk about. 1 Degree of Chunky B in the Garage of Love. And go to our website, and if you buy something from Amazon, what the fuck? Go to our page. Buy it through us. And I tell you what, there's a donation button. If you want to get another sandwich for the Wizard of the Knobs. The man is a hungry man. We'll be back, of course, with Gail in a second.
Nice work, kid.
Stop it. One more time, guys. All right. That's it. I am tapping out. I am not going to do another shot. We did 36 shots of Venice Duck beer. I'm tapping out. And if you can continue playing this game, don't drive, don't do heavy machinery, and
Don't do heroin.
don't do heroin, and back off the Viagra. Okay? The last thing you want to be sloshed with a boner. Okay? You know, you're passed out, but your cock's open like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And wrap it up. Wear condoms, people.
It's like every day in my house.
We don't need syphilis.
Great show, Gail, but I'm done drinking. You guys have got to check out our brand new sponsor, Venice Duck Brewery. You want to get your quack on? Taste some of this. Hey, you guys, music provided by Play Up Music. That's playupmusic.com. Welcome to halftime. We call it cruising down the lane. Say hello to Penny Lane.
There she is, the digital
Thank
ninja,
you.
Chunky.
Break it down, baby.
Well, our traffic is up 50%, and we are kicking ass at life. So you guys need to go to chunkyb.tv and follow us on everything. You know you're on Twitter.
Did you say twatter?
She did say twatter.
Sorry,
We should start our own thing, twatter.
that's the porn version of Twitter. Sorry, I forgot what show we were on, or maybe that was what we used. I forgot.
It's the
not
sister
bad.
version. It's the
Yeah.
sister version of sit on my Facebook.
That's
It's
right. Make
for
sure
the-
you go to Sit on My Facebook
Sit on
and
my
Twatter.
Facebook. So if you're a hoe, go to those. But otherwise, everyone else, go to Twitter, Facebook, follow Chunky B. You know it's the greatest thing ever. 1 Degree of Chunky B. And also, when you're doing your shopping, please shop through our Amazon link, because then we get to eat more cheeseburgers and drink more beer at Hanano. Or just donate, because we're awesome and we want to bring you comedy every week from the Garage of Love. So make sure that happens. We want to be well fed, guys. Come on.
You just tuned into Cruising Down the Lane with Penny Lane. Adler, close it out.
I'm just going to say thanks very much. I love the addition to the show.
Yep.
Penny Lane's awesome.
Yep.
And all you people at home, do exactly what she says.
Do what I say or else, guys.
Right on.
All right. Thank you, Penny.
Woo! Dig me some Penny.
Hi, this is Gail Boggs, and you're listening to 1 Degree of Chunky B. and we'll be right back.
That was Gary Adler on the
Sharpie.
harmonica of
On
love.
the Sharpie.
Why did it look like you were playing?
That's magic.
Hello,
man.
why don't you just tell the kids there's no Christmas? I mean, no Santa Claus. Spoiler alert. Gail Charlene Boggs is rocking the Garage of Love.
Yeah. Why isn't she
On top of me right now?
Well,
You're
again,
married.
yeah.
No.
It's incredible to me why this person doesn't have her own late night talk show.
I'll tell you why. I took time off. I took 13, 14 years off because I had a little daughter. No, well, I'm little.
You got two. You got Willie and
Maddie.
Maddie.
And Maddie.
And little
broke-
Simon.
Baby Simon.
No, a lot of Simon.
Is that the kid
I
with
sang
Di-
with Carly Simon too. You know that.
Come on.
Oh, that song, Jessie. Oh,
Her,
mother, say a
Her
prayer.
daughter Sally stayed at my house a couple nights.
I'm telling. Your wife.
Sally Taylor.
Hey.
Yeah.
She's tall.
Yeah.
She must be tall like a mother and father.
She's super tall. Very, very
Talented.
fun.
Yeah. I've got a Sally Taylor story, but I'm not going to tell it right now because I want Boggs over here to bust out more shit. Okay, wait a second. Todd Rundgren, Hall & Oates, Carly Simon, and what's up with like the Madonna? Are you claiming that you discovered Madonna?
No, it isn't that I discovered Madonna. Madonna was at a lot of parties I used to go to around that time. I told you area.
How much blow were you doing back then?
As much as we're doing now.
I only tried it twice. The first time because I didn't believe I was doing it. The second time just to make sure I didn't ever want to do it again.
So you're rolling that
Nasty
hard without
stuff.
doing drugs?
I wasn't a druggie. I was like champagne, as Matt Dillon called me, flat champagne. Because I used to tell him if you just
Flat champagne.
if you flatten your champagne, you don't get a mal à tête the next day. À demain.
that
You wouldn't
true?
get a bad head the next day if you stir, because the bubbles are what goes to your head and the oxygen.
Yeah, the carbonation.
Yeah, the carbonation. It's what makes you give you a bad
That's
head.
why I fucking hate champagne.
No, but they give you swizzled sticks in Paris.
I'm a JMO and ginger guy.
Do you know, speaking of Paris, oh, shit.
I didn't know we were talking about Paris. I'm still trying to
quick-
figure out
real
how you
quick.
fuck Paul Simon. No, that was right. No. Okay.
It was my
By the way,
friend's
ladies
fault.
and gentlemen, Paul Simon.
Here he comes.
Oh, you look fabulous.
He's the guy with diamonds on the soles, or are those
Sorry.
dimes?
Had to take a page out of the crab feast there.
Yes.
But I was walking down the street. I could jump to Paris, but I think I'll jump back to Broadway.
wherever you wanna go.
A friend, do what you want to do. Go where you want to go. I was walking down the street, and there was this guy with multicolored hair. And friends of mine were talking about Todd Rundgren, hello, it's me, and all this stuff. And my friend of mine was a DJ on a college station, and A Dream Goes On Forever came on. And I thought, I love this song. Who the fuck is this guy? Anyway, I saw the album cover, and next thing you know, the album cover's walking down the street toward me. And I stopped him as shy as I am.
Yeah, right.
I said, you're Todd Rundgren, aren't you? And he goes, no. He was so cute. He must have thought, who the fuck is this black chick? But he goes, yeah. I said, well, you need a little culture. I'm in a play on Broadway, but I love your fucking music, and come to see Candide. And he did, and
Come on.
I swear. And then he invited me to his studio where I met Hall & Oates, who were doing the album,
The truck drivers.
the truck drivers, and Bette Midler was there.
Wow.
What?
So Bette was there. She had just gotten back from Paris. She had these fabulous boots on. I remember those lace-up little high heel.
Okay, all right. We don't
pointed-
care about the boots, but-
Okay. But anyway, Bette was there. She was so much fun. And John said, why don't we put Gail on this song? Tommy Mottola was managing them. So it was Tommy Mottola, Bette Midler, Sandy. Her name was Sarah, really. Sarah Smile. That was the real Sarah. Her name was Sarah Allen, but she changed it to Sandy. So I got on their album. It was War Babies.
Wow.
So after that, then Felix Cavalieri, Todd was producing, and he said, "Come in here, and
Do you have that kind of pipes? You got pipes?
Oh, dude.
You must.
No,
Did any windows break?
no, but I'm just saying, so you hang out with these people. Anyway, now the Madonna story.
Yeah.
So I was hanging out in New York, and Madonna had her hair in braids. I'm like, and my friend goes, "That's Madonna." And I stopped her, I pulled her. I said, "Are you Madonna?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, Cool hairstyle, bitch. And
Nice.
she laughed. Just looks like just.
Did you get in a fist fight?
No, she was just laughing. So then Matt Dillon was going to direct a music video of mine because Ellie Greenwich, who wrote "Leader of the Pack,"
Sure.
Yeah.
her and Jeff Kent wrote a song called "Lollipop," and Matt was going to direct the video. So with Matt directing the video, he took me to the opening of the Hard Rock Cafe, and he says, "Gail, it's going to be really weird now." He says, "You're going to see so many photographers." He kind of like, got me. He said, just remember, don't say anything until I tell you when I go like this. Because his manager said, take Gail, because it was in the Post magazine. Matt Dillon's directing a music video. Francis Ford Coppola was going to be in it. Mickey Rourke, because they were filming the Pope of Greenwich Village, Ghostbusters, everybody. And everybody was like loving. Matt was the darling of all the guys. De Niro, everybody, Chris Falk. And they're like, Matt, get over here. Anyway, so we go to this thing, and Madonna's by herself.
No.
Yes. So as we're going down the street, somebody's yelling, wait for me, wait for me. And I turn around, and it's Robert. I said, Robert, go home. And he goes, I want to go with you, Robert Downey Jr. He's like, go. I kept saying, Robert, go home. Go home. And he said, no, I'm going with you guys. And Matt goes, let him go. So the three of us walk up, and the cameras go off. And then I watch in slow motion, Robert looks at the cameras, and he goes, this is where I want to be. And I'm like going, holy fuck, a wall of fucking photography. Foof, 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 foof. And then Matt's going, okay. And they're like, Matt, who's the girl? Who's the girl? And he goes, it's Gail Boggs. Okay, now you can say. I said, Matt's directing a video, mine. Hey, who's the girl? Who's the girl? Matt's directing a video, mine. We walk in, and here we are, and Madonna's there by herself. So we say, come on and join us. She was by herself. She was so cute. Anyway, later, I know Nile Rodgers.
Who is?
He wrote Get Lucky with Pharrell. He wrote all those chic songs. He was Nile Rodgers, Bernard Edwards.
Don't go too deep here. Let's stay in the surface and keep it like celebrity driven. Don't go too deep because you're going to get me confused.
I won't. He was producing Madonna's album.
Oh, good enough.
That's what I'm trying to
Gotcha.
say. So Nile was a friend of mine. He was producing Madonna's album. My friend Drew and I were walking down New York City. I love walking down New York City. And all of a sudden, this Rolls Royce pulls up.
And it was Paul Simon? No. Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to.
Don't go deep. Don't go too deep. Don't go too deep.
That was bad.
Did he?
By the way, you know what you guys you motherfucker. Anyway, or how you say motherfucker in Filipino is putang mamo.
Ooh. We've got a lot of Filipinos listening.
Puta imamo.
We're
which
huge
means
in the Philippines.
You fuck
by
your
the way.
mother or motherfucker. But anyway.
Well, no. Let's keep it.
Or
The
Nile. The Rolls
limo.
Royce.
Yeah, the
He
Rolls
pulls over and he goes, Gail Boggs. I said, I'm not speaking to you, motherfucker, because you said you were going to produce my album, and you didn't. He goes, Gail, I'm producing Madonna's album. I said, great. He goes, I want you to hear this. He goes, tell me which single you think should be first. So he says, I say Material Girl, but I want you to hear this one first, and then you let me know it's Material Girl, right? And all of a sudden the song goes, boom, 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 boom. I said, that's your hit right there. And he looked at me. He goes, what? I said, I don't know what the name of that song, but that sounds like an anthem. Boom, 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 like a virgin. Woo! So I said, that's your hit. It's going to be a hit for at least 10 weeks. 6 weeks, 10
You
weeks.
called it. And how long did it go?
6 weeks. I said 6 weeks. I said, Niall, that's your hit. It's going to be number one for 6 weeks. And he put me in a book. He goes, Gail Boggs just said it just like that. He said it was like she was like in a trance, but I wasn't. I was pissed off at him.
I know you're mad, but listen, I want you to let that go. Let it go. I can see you bottling it in. Drink some more Venice Duck, the Lucky Duck. Change of subject.
Let's talk about what's happening now.
No.
You know
I got something on my mind I'd like to
Really?
express.
You don't want to talk about the graphic novel? Winslow Prep?
Yeah,
No,
I
go ahead.
want to talk about
No.
what's happening now.
Okay, go
I
ahead,
want to know
Chunky.
two things.
Anything.
Who's the bigger bitch? Demi Moore or Whoopi Goldberg? Because our guest happened to be a great actress in Ghost.
I know.
I love-
This might be the only podcast my wife listens to as a result.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
know.
All right.
Break it down. Who's the bigger bitch? Answer it.
I'm sorry it took too long.
We got to move on. Who do you think's the bigger bitch?
I'm gonna say Whoopi.
Who do you
No.
think's a bigger bitch?
Definitely to me.
No.
Okay, who? You?
No.
Who?
He's dead.
Patrick Swayze?
He was such a bitch.
Really?
Oh!
I'm sorry. Can I say that?
He is a
No,
bitch,
no,
man.
he's dead. No one's gonna get back at you.
He was.
He's really
unless it-
dead.
Unless it's
He's
ghost.
dead.
She sent us cupcakes from Mrs. Beasley. If she's a bitch, I'm a fat bitch. Because I ate all those cupcakes. I had just had my first child and I was breastfeeding between takes. And then Jerry Zucker's like going, are you okay? And I'm like breastfeeding his kids hanging from my tit. Booby. And he's like, but Whoopi said, you know, this woman's married. What do you want to fuck her or something? I'm like, oh, whoa. And the whole crew laughed. But she says, are you fucking her? Because you know she's married.
Is that to Patrick Swayze?
No, she said that to Jerry Zucker because he kept saying, are you okay, Gail? Between takes, he would ask, do you want something to sit on? Do you need a pump for your pump? And also,
Stop, you're making me thirsty.
Tony Goldwyn. He was
I'm
in
starting to
there.
lactate. Anyway,
He was so sweet. I love Tony Goldwyn.
get back to the bitch.
Okay, the bitch. Well, he's dead.
Swayze, man.
You know something? I don't care if he's dead.
He's a bitch.
Okay?
was a bitch,
He
Omar.
made great movies.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he didn't.
Ghost.
Dirty Dancing.
No, The Outsiders. he
Point
was
Break.
suck my dick.
Oh, how about
But I
Roadhouse?
love Keanu Reeves.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Are you kidding me? You're un-American.
Did he do Cocktails or was that Brian Brown? That was Brian Brown,
no,
the
Cocktail.
Australian.
He may as well
Tom
have done.
Cruise.
Tom Cruise is from Glen Ridge, New Jersey, 3 miles away.
No, he's not. He's more from Louisville, Kentucky. His last name is Maypother. His middle name is Cruz. His mom was a theater. Don't get me started. Anyway,
He
he from
lived
Zenon or wherever the
he
volcano
lived in
is?
Glen Ridge, New Jersey, and Joe Pesci lived in Bloomfield.
yeah, you know something? One
What?
of mine is just called Tom Cruise right now. I guarantee you, he got his chops in Louisville.
Hey, can I ask you a question? By the way, you hung out with Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
do you know Hillary Morris?
Were
we
you
all
kidding
know
me?
Hillary. Are you kidding me?
She gave me
Hillary Allen. Hillary
no,
Morris.
no.
Hey, can I ask a
That's
question?
Robert Morris's daughter. She
Yeah.
works for
You're
Tom
going too
Cruise.
deep.
Let's
You're going
put
too
it-
deep.
Yeah. Let's tap the brakes a second.
Yeah.
If the folks at our listeners at home want to get in touch with you or find out what you're up to, where do they go? You got a Facebook page? You got anything like that?
Yes, and I'm on
yeah.
Instagram. I love Instagram.
We have to plug the
Motherfuckers,
girl.
I
I know.
love
Come on.
Instagram. My Instagram is Gail Boggs. But I love Instagram. And I do have a graphic novel. See, wrote a script.
Thank you.
It's called Winslow Prep.
Okay.
And it's about the reason why I wrote it. It was frustration, divorce, anger, children looking at me like I'm crazy, you know.
People look at you like you're crazy.
Well, see, my kids,
Those
they didn't know I
barbarians.
cursed until they were 16. My oldest was 16. So every time something would go wrong, I'd run outside and go, fuck, 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 fuck. And I'd walk back in. I go, yes, honey, Mumsy's here. How are you, darling? Would you like a roll of like
Did you ever
couple-"
say no wire hangers?
No, I just went like this. I just would like rub them and say, I love you so much, darling. And one day my older daughter said, my teacher's a bitch. I said, who the fuck is that cunt? She was like, going, whoa, Mom, you've got a vulgar mouth. And I'm like, oh, darling, you have no idea.
No.
Waiting for that moment to arrive. No, but anyway. So.
What is your highest moment in life? No, I'm not talking buzz-wise, not on Venice Duck, but when you think like, look at
When
me, I'm
Prince-
on top of the world.
No, when Prince Albert held my breasts.
That
Shush.
was it. That's
that
the
up?
pinnacle?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, I
Or
was-
when I danced with JFK Jr. in Paris with my friend Oblio. We danced on the Champs-Élysées with him and his cousins.
Damn.
That was back in 80.
That will never happen to me.
He was 20.
Well, he's
21.
dead too. He's next
dead
to Patrick
too. What the
Swayze.
fuck? He can't even talk about
Right.
it. It was so much fun. We had champagne and I was on the Champs-Élysées and I'm like, that's fucking JFK Jr.
I was actually talking career-wise.
Oh, career-wise.
You know, some.
Okay, career-wise, no. I think when I did a movie called Ed TV
Loved it.
and Ron Howard, and I kept looking at him, and I'm like going, that's fucking Opie. That's fucking redhead, fucking Opie.
Get
And
the
all I can
fishing
do
rod.
is I go, hello, Ron. But I'm like, oh, it's fucking Opie. That kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Or when we saw the original Ghost, because I got a movie to be Meryl Streep's roommate in a movie called Postcards from the Edge, and I was going to be with Mike Nichols.
Okay, Postcards from the Edge. I kid you not, read it, and that's Princess Leia. No,
That's
no.
how. Yeah,
That's
she wrote
Star
it.
Wars, bro.
She wrote it. Yes,
Right,
she
but
did
what's her
write
name? Okay, listen, nice try. Don't try to like. Okay,
Carrie Fisher.
Fisher. Carrie Fisher.
She wrote that.
And I want to let you know, I don't read books. Read that book.
First of all, you don't have to let me know that.
But anyway, so I got that movie. I got it. I went to the audition, and Mike Nichols liked me so much. He says, okay, Gail got the part. I said, wait, I didn't even fucking audition, Mikey.
Let me read some lines, damn it.
And he let me, goes, okay, you happy? You got the part.
Good
and I was
for
like,
you.
oh. But anyway, I went back to ask Jerry Zucker if I could have 4 days to shoot postcards from the edge because we were shooting Ghost. And he said, no. So they wouldn't let me do it. And
What
I
a
said,
douche.
oh, he said, we might need you. And
I
then,
tell you what,
Did they? Did they?
in the long run, which movie do you remember?
Ghost. I was just about to say.
I wrestled.
What?
So when I saw the movie, when we went to the private screening,
Yeah.
I looked up and I said, this is like It's a Wonderful Life kind of shit. I said, this is a classic.
Yeah,
That's
Little
good.
did I know it was going to be the top grossing movie. Hey.
I know. I want to let you know, to this day, I still do pottery.
With the penis. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. So anything else you want to
Yes,
ask?
I want to know a lot of things because you are so awesome and you're open-hearted. You're open-hearted. I want to know, and I don't know, it's a side of me that I will never repeat this, but tell me more jerks in Hollywood. Who are some big names everybody knows that's an asshole?
But she still has a career, Chunk. You can't like burn her to death,
Assholes.
You know what
I
She
don't
doesn't
think
care.
I've been away so long. I told you my younger daughter broke 4 chairs. And I said, we need to get her in gymnastics. And she became one of the top gymnasts in the world.
You're kidding.
No, she's got a Wikipedia. Her name is Maddie Larson. She's now at UCLA in her last year. She didn't go to London, but she went to Worlds in the Netherlands. Anyway,
Have you ever been in an orgy?
What?
Orgy.
Does that
At least
really
a three-way.
exist?
How many three-ways have you been in?
It sounds like
Besides
like
Simon and Garfunkel,
No,
you
no,
mean?
no. It sounds like one of those legend. What do you call those legends? Those myths? Urban legend.
Urban
That's
myth,
an
yeah.
urban legend, aren't orgies or menage a trois or whatever? Aren't those urban legends?
You are so full of shit. You're telling me you got something. You got something. Are you a horny chick?
What?
Seriously.
No, I think
it's the end of the podcast. No one's
All right,
fucking
this is
dialed
the
in.
thing. This
Everyone's
is the
sleeping.
thing. This is the thing.
Yeah.
I think that I bring something to the party that people feel comfortable enough to feel their zhuzh.
When you make love, do you like to do it regular or in the vagina?
Holy shit! It's been a while, baby. It's been a while. You know what?
Gail
That's a-
Boggs just got shut
No,
down.
I didn't.
You have never been
That
shut down in
question
your life.
shuts everyone
Chunky,
down.
Chunky.
Paul Simon's not going to ask that one.
Chunky, no, I
Talk to
swear
me.
to God. There was this one boyfriend I had, and he pissed me the fuck off because he pinched my nipples, and I got so upset, but then I liked it. So I was never the same. I hated him for changing me.
Wow.
I was never the same.
I like it
Let's
too.
see if that still is true.
No, but you know what I'm
Wizard?
saying?
Wizard,
Get over
Wizard
here.
of the knobs.
No, but that's why when you said the knobs, man, I was like, hey. But I'm just saying that guy and he changed me.
I want to tell you something. You're absolutely adorable, and you are welcome in the Garage of Love at any freaking time. Okay? All you have to do is holler back at us.
And scratching the door for beer. Venice Duck. Venice Duck. You
I love it.
motherfucker.
Do you know when you get to when you start to wrap up a podcast and you're smiling so much
Yeah,
because
you don't
know
want
it was a great
Yeah, my
fucking
jaw
podcast?
hurts. Yeah.
Was this okay?
This should be a fucking mini-series.
Oh, we're just
We
getting
should
started
lock
with
the
you,
door.
girl. This is gonna be a 3-parter.
Yeah, it should be.
I've learned-
or a
I've-
three-wayer.
But I did learn something in Turkish. Siktir.
That's riveting. Tell us more.
Fuck off. It means fuck off. Sick dear. An 80-year-old woman taught me. I said, you got to teach me something, Phil.
Say it one more time.
Sick dear.
That's how we're going to end it, ladies and gentlemen, on the podcast of In the Garage of Love, 1 Degree of Chunky B, ChunkyB.tv. Adler, love you.
Love you too.
Bam. Wizard. Oh, wait a second. Time out. Hold on.
Back it down.
You guys have
Miss
fun?
Boggs,
Tap
I
the
totally
brakes.
forgot to tell you.
Tap the fucking brakes.
We never end a podcast with the Wizard of the Knobs without the last question of wisdom. You got it, Travis.
Gail, it's a pleasure. So your most popular movie is Ghost. I want to know, do you have any real ghost stories? I want a real ghost
That's
story.
a great fucking question.
That's his kind of guy.
That's a fucking great fucking question. You fucking bastard.
Thanks, Gail.
Okay. Isn't that? But when I went to see The Exorcist for the first time, I went with Melanie Mayron and Susan Hubley, who used to be married to, what's his name? Russ. He's married to Goldie Hawn now.
All right.
Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell.
They're not married, by the way.
I know, he's with Goldie Hawn.
All right, stay focused.
It scared the fuck out of me
Same here.
that I had to go next door and see Sleeper with the Woody Allen movie, and I still couldn't sleep for 2 days.
I slept in my mom and dad's room for 3 days. My mom brought me to The Exorcist. I don't want to take away, but have you ever had, you're asking, a ghost experience?
A ghost experience.
I'm sure you had a couple out-of-body experiences. but we don't have to go there.
But a ghost experience, I did feel like relatives were with me. You know, I've had those feelings, but I've never really oh, there must be ghostesses in here, and the eyes get big. I've never done that shit.
That's the bow on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are DONE. Thank you, Gail Boggs.
Gail Boggs, everybody.